Okay, I'd say soft life looks beautiful when you meet people physically, when you meet people on social media platforms. They have that luxurious life, driving luxurious cars, sleeping in luxurious hotel rooms. But the question is, have you ever asked yourself what happens behind this soft life thing, where people have to actually break some boundaries to have this soft life? So sometimes you may ask yourself, maybe you have to do something for you to get this soft life thing, because not everybody is privileged to have the soft life coming smoothly into him or her. So actually we are diving into soft life versus the reality of the soft life thing that everybody strive or wants to get into. So this is a 3 Shades of Resilience podcast, and I am Pretty.
And I am Jockey. Thank you for being with us on our platform. We love you all. Thank you to all our fans that are following our pages. Continue following, continue liking. And our TikTok page, remember, it's 3 Shades of Resilience podcasts. Yeah.
Three Shades of Resilience podcast.
Okay, so today we are unpacking the new reality. Everyone wants soft life.
Yeah.
But do you even know what soft life entails? Because we all assume that we are all going to emerge successful, but we don't know what people have to do or what boundaries people have to break to have this soft life thing. So I remember sometimes back we were talking to a certain guy. He was like, I want to date a lady, but I'm going to ask this lady, what are you going to bring on the table? Yo.
Hey, because I feel like people don't prepare you that what are you going to lose in order to be comfortable at your soft life stage. What are you willing to we are not prepared of what soft life looks like. We just see the good parts of soft life, and I think the bad parts of soft life are mainly hidden. They're hidden gems, man.
Okay, so Doki, before we delve deep or before we dive deep, I may ask you a question. What part of soft life do you think that you're kind of pressurized about?
Oh, I'm pressurized about in future.
Yes.
That's me. Having a good career. Like I being having in a good career, having a good home, having like I usually say that I don't want so much money that I have a lot of billions. I don't want to be that extent
swimming in that
luxury. No, I want to be a little bit. I want peace, because having peace is part of your soft life. You have good health, then you can just manage, or you can be able to fully meet your financial needs.
Personally, also I usually feel like I don't want that I don't want to be in a position where I'm swimming in luxury to the extent I'm lazing around because I have too much luxury with me. So I guess my soft life will come in an extent where, just as you've said, I have to strive a little bit. I have to have luxury a little bit. So I guess soft life, because everybody is striving to get this soft life, and we never know what might happen. You never know what the future entails. So I may bombard you with actually a rhetorical question. What do you think might happen if you don't get this soft life that you're yearning for?
I don't know, but I feel like I just struggle. I think the goal is just to keep on moving. That is when even if it gets harder, but we all pray for a better life, for a better tomorrow. You can't now start thinking of a tomorrow which has not been fulfilled, because I know I normally say that if you're working towards something, even as per now, if you have exams and you just reading, you revising so that you can pass your exams. So when you're revising, you can't say that you're revising yet you can fail. So that's part of life. As long as you're struggling, as long as you're not even struggling, but as long as you're moving, as long as you're making your efforts, I think a better tomorrow will be okay. Because soft life, I think people are forgetting the part of having peace, because currently I guess with our modern Gen Zs and with our modern people want a good life, but they don't want the part of having peace.
Okay, me personally, I usually wake up every morning and actually tell God, let my strain or my struggles not be in vain. Because at the end of the day, just as you've said, success doesn't come easy, or soft life doesn't come in like I usually know that soft life earned through dubious means can never be soft life, because this is a life that is going to be full of struggles, full of full of guilt, because you earn this soft life through dubious
it's
means.
unpeaceful.
So I guess, just as you said, success doesn't come easy. And this is a clarion call to all of us. Never assume that your struggles are ever going to be in vain. Just understand that you have to strain for you to be comfortable. So I think
and that is why I also normally say that some people, you know, they're out here asking you that, are you comfortable at where I am? Me, I feel like at my age I'm comfortable because I'm still working. Because there was a time I felt like I had a lot of pressure to get there very fast. But one thing that I learned is that when you're struggling too much, you want to get there too very fast, you can't be there. Because success is a journey. It is not a one-day journey. You don't expect me to just because you are a 27-year-old, you want me to be the same
in the same lane as you are.
Yes, the same lane as you are in terms of success, man. I am where you were when you were 21. So it has taken years for you to build the success that you have right now. Apparently,
And personally, I usually think that at my age, I've done more than enough. It's not a matter of bragging, but I think that at my age, I've done more than enough.
You've done your best.
So I remember sometimes back, I'm going to be using examples of sometimes back. We are actually talking to a certain man. Most of the time, we are usually addressing men in one way or the other. So he was like, we girls set high standards. Is there any man that is going to meet the standards that you're actually setting? I believe there is. Because a person that truly values you and respects you is going to give you the life that you want, no matter what it takes him or what it takes him to give you that life. So I think a person that is going to lazy around does not love you. And because you're setting high standards, then you have to set, my friend, these men exist.
I think men don't get this point. I think men don't get the point that right now I'm not praying for a person who is I'll not go for a man. I'm praying, but I will not go for a man. I will not be looking for a man who has a Mercedes-Benz. But if a man who has Mercedes-Benz comes your way, why not? You get it? So I don't know why men have this problem of as having those standards, because why don't you want me to have the standards, guy? I feel like as long as you, and this is what somebody said to me a few months ago, that if you separated or you parted with someone, make sure that your next partner, you have an upgrade. You don't lower grade yourself.
Exactly.
You can always talk kwa mtu alikuwa jobless, you go to a jobless man. What are you doing?
Because I was listening to a certain psychology talk, and the guy was like, he was a guy who was addressing ladies, that if a man finds you in your comfort zone, he will remain in that comfort zone that he found you. But if a man finds you in, maybe you are fighting to also get higher, to aim higher, he's going to also support you in your journey to aim higher. So I think we all have to set our standards, and sometimes these standards don't have to be realistic standards, and I mean they don't have to be unrealistic standards. Make sure that your standards align with what you're doing. Usiseme I am a successful person and you're busy sleeping when people are working. Usiseme that you're doing this and you're busy doing the opposite of what you expect people to actually view from whatever you want to nini.
Secondly, I think that I don't know, people, you know, we talk about the toxic relationship parts, but there are good relationship out here. Because if a man is working and you can see the struggles of a man, I'll also be there to support you. And I don't have a problem with supporting you. I have a problem with supporting a lazy man. That is my problem. Why are you supporting a lazy man? But if a man is showing efforts, imagine I will also, after when you come up with an idea, let's save together so that we can buy this and this, I'll be comfortable enough to do that. You get me? Yeah.
But I guess Pia, this is something that is two-way, because I was listening to a certain story again.
Yeah.
I usually give my examples based on stories. And the lady was like, this is a 25-year-old lady, and he met her love of her life when he was 22 years old. And at 22, she had already finished her campus, her 4-year study, her degree course. He was pursuing, I don't know, computer data, and I guess. So she had already earned a job for herself. And at 22, she's already giving her parents the life that they wanted. So she was saying that her parents had traveled, and she now wanted to surprise them with a new ceiling board in the house. So hapo ndo amepatana na the man who is the love of her life, and the man is like, wow, at 22 you're already doing wonders to your parents. And the man decides now to gift her. You see, sasa now itakuwa ati because the lady also showed
your effort.
her effort.
Yeah, it's a two-way traffic. Yeah, but sasa, like, apparently I think it is all about building each other. It's all about making one another. Because I remember some times ago we were discussing with my sister and talking about sometimes why relationship fails. No, this is a story. You have a man, like you have a man as a wife. Like, okay, you have a wife and you have a husband. So we have a husband and a wife on the table. The husband, when ako job, anatumanga pesa, good money to the wife, who is a housewife. And for this lady, the person doesn't know how to save. You get me?
She squeals the money.
All the money. All of it. Like, niulem say, is such a man mwenye ana earn 2K, atakutumia 15, abaki na 500. You get me? So, the problem is now after maybe jamaa amekosa job, like the lady is like, you don't have a job, no, what are we supposed to eat? And the man is like, wait a minute, when nilikuwa job I was sending you good money so that ujipange with that money. So this is what I was telling my sister. The man also has a problem, because once you realize that your wife doesn't know how to save, you should also stop sending all the money to her. For a lady, if you being sent some amount of money and a man expects you to save, then you're supposed to be able to save. So the main point is that you need to correct, you need to be you need to make your partner's weakness to be a strength in a positive way, so that there's no time that we are talking about our weaknesses. Jukama, we have the same weaknesses, then we are going nowhere. If I have a certain weakness of this, then you have to have that strength in you.
So make your partner's weakness
your strength. Very simple.
That is very simple, I think, because why should you be swindling money even?
Exactly, buying some.
Why should you swindle money? Because at the end of the day, they will tell you, go buy matchbox.
And I think people don't get the fact that if you're not there, stop trying to get there. You don't expect me.
Exactly.
I don't have to have a shoe. Currently, as for now, because I'm a student, you don't expect me to have a whole shoe rack of 20 pairs of shoes. For what purpose? And that doesn't mean that I will not get there. There will come a time when I'll get there, when I will have even 50 pairs of shoes. Because life would have then allowed me to have those 50 pairs of shoes. But now, you don't expect me that because I'm having... currently sasa nianza kungangana, no.
And that is where you usually draw the line with people who are like, what do you bring on the table? Because the person assumes that maybe your man is maybe 26 years old and you are maybe in your early 20s or late 20s, early 20s I'd say. So the man assumes that mimi mwanafunzi, I can't get enough airtime maybe to call you because my money is pesa yangu ni ya kutumia kwa food na maybe if I want something for myself. See that you're like, I can't date a broke lady because of this and this. That is not a broke lady. It is the life status. Ama the position of life ndo imemweka hapo because kuna errors in life.
And then it is allowed.
It is allowed.
As at 21, 22, you're allowed not to be like to be a student and you're not having that much money. You get me? But even if I'm a student, imagine I normally say that I'll try my best to do what I can, but what I cannot, I cannot. Whatever I cannot swallow, I will not swallow. How will I be able to swallow and I cannot put it in my mouth? First of all, So maybe I'm not telling, because kama as a man you want somebody who's bringing something on the table, and you need, currently it is not that I cannot bring something on the table. It is a matter of time. When that time comes, I'll bring something on the table, something valuable.
And I know that is where sometimes disrespect comes in, because maybe if I am a woman that brings something on the table, why should I respect you under the head of the family? Because you're lazing around because my woman can provide. Same case applies to Sonko's daughter, sorry to say so. How can I respect a man who is being provided by my father? How? I cannot do that. You continue lazing around. I cannot bring something on the table and you're the father, or you're the man of the house. You are the one who impregnated me, and I was not the one who impregnated you. You are the one who approached me. I was not the one who approached you. So ukiniletea stories, what do you bring on? The moment I start bringing something on the table, you'll turn to be my housewife. You'll turn to be my housewife. Utanioshea vyombo because I'm bringing something on the table.
Exactly.
Utafua because I'm bringing something. Utani massage. Because I'll turn you to a housewife. Because why? That is tolerating a lazy man.
Yeah. Our director was telling us that your man will always will always provide at kama ataambiwa. And I asked you.
Hakuna.
Ati you're dating somebody alafu aone nywele yako imeharibika kutumia pesa. It is until you initiate that conversation. Someone can never send you that money.
Now you won't initiate that conversation once. You will initiate that conversation repetitively.
No, it's think that you have a bad idea.
That you I usually tell a man that as you can see me, this is my parents' project. Now give me your project for you to be proud that this is my lady. This is my parents' project. My dressing, my hair, everything. This is my parents' project. It's not your project. So make sure that you also implement your own project for you to brag that, yes, she's my woman. Yes, she is my girlfriend. But if I'm not your project, my friend.
Why are you bragging?
Hata kuna mtu alikuwa anasema, I was telling you the other day, if my parents needs me at home, they're going to send me transport if you come home. They're not going to tell me to use your transport. Ukifika nitakurudishia. No. They're going to send me fare na wananiambia wewe kuja kwa nyumba. Na hiyo fare iko na hadi pesa ya kukula kwa gari. Wewe unanitumia exact fare ati thao hata hujatuma ya withdraw. Kwani nimeshasema this is my parents' project. And
I feel like men sometimes they want to run away from their responsibilities. I don't know what is their problem.
Exactly.
But I normally wonder why do you want to run away from your responsibilities? You know, kama you've decided you want to stay with your girlfriend, kindly be able to provide. Make sure you are capable and you are ready to provide for that girl. Exactly. If you're not, then stop rushing things. Tell her hata kikwambia I want to stay there ama kuja katalia mwambie I think like I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready. Because you know men out here will be saying yali kuja kakatalilia kwangu. Ungemwambia like I feel like baby I'm not ready to cater for you. Lakini you guys you want a person who is like mnakaa kwa nyumba together and you don't want to be responsible for that lady. Come on. Can you be responsible? Because responsible men are there.
Many, very many.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doki, do you think that you can break your boundaries just to have a soft life?
It depends with which boundaries. There are boundaries that I can never break. If it means to sell my body for the sake of having a soft life, then that's a no-go zone to me. If it means to sleep with somebody's husband to get a soft life, then that's not a go zone to me. If it means working overtime to get my soft life, I'll do that.
So be it.
Okay. So I'll do that, but it depends. I have certain boundaries that I feel like I'm not willing to break, no matter come rain, come sunshine. Sleeping with somebody's sijui hapana, I'm not ready.
That is a problem.
Unless you lie that.
Sometimes I usually have that fear when I say that karma is real. Because the moment you decide that you're going to be sleeping around with somebody's husband, wait until now you're going to get married. Then
somebody is going around
with your man. Hapo Sunday bwana wako anataka kuanza kuspot some small children around watoto wadogo because you also were sleeping with somebody's man. So I guess becomes a problem.
I don't know. No, what's one thing you had to give up to protect your peace?
One thing I had to give up, love. I had to give up love. This like a person that I dearly loved. I had to actually let go of him because it was in one way or the other toxic
relationship.
Toxic, not toxic in terms of being beaten up but toxicity in terms of sometimes stupid jokes, disrespect of boundaries, so I had to give up to get my own peace, because I feel like also soft life comes with personal peace of mind and peace of heart.
Yeah, true. That is what I'm saying. As long as we struggle towards soft life, kindly have your peace.
Have your peace.
Have your
Money
peace.
is not
Money.
the solution
Money
to
isn't
everything.
it. You
Even
need-
with the fact that money is power,
Yeah.
but strain to have your personal peace.
Yeah.
So that is all about soft life and boundaries. And I think by now you could have placed yourself in a position where you have to understand that in as much as we all need soft life, there are boundaries that ought not to be broken.
Yeah.
There are boundaries that ought to be treasured because this is me and I value myself. Because if you don't put yourself at the first step,
Priority,
nobody
yeah.
will prioritize you wa kwanza. So I guess Doki is going to give us the conclusion
Yeah,
of
I
the
think-
topic.
It's all about soft life. What do you think? Is it about, no, you can get the soft life, but do you know how difficult it is to maintain that soft life? It is very difficult to maintain that glow, that car. You want to fuel it. It's very easy to buy that car, but to fuel it each and every day so that you can use it, that's where
You draw the line.
You draw the line. But anyway, as we struggle towards having a soft life, kindly look for peace, because where people are being beaten out here because they chose soft life. People are getting sick. On a serious note, people are getting sick. You're having HIV and the AIDS because you prioritized soft life versus your peace. Because if you don't have a healthy life, then you don't have peace of mind. Anyway, it was nice having you.
Bye.
Till next time.
Keep on liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bye.
Real Shades of Resilience Podcast.